Okay, so I'm canning potatoes today. I have washed and peeled a variety of potatoes that I had. Some given to me from other people in the garden. I've never tried one of these before. Purple potatoes. I have 4 of these. I have the Yukon Gold, or the yellow ones that a lot of people like. I have some that had the red skin, some that had the white skin. So there's quite a variety. I'm going to try to keep the varieties in one jar, but if I mix and match at some point to fill up a jar, I'm not too terribly worried. Anyway, these have all been washed and mostly peeled. You know, there'll be a little bit of cleaning as I cut them up as well. I have my jars ready. I have my lids ready. I have my vinegar ready. I have salt here that I'm going to add to each jar. I've got a pot of water on the stove, and I've got my canner on the stove. So I just have to cut these all up, and we're going to get to it here. So it just depends on how complicated you want to make this. It's pretty easy, actually. You just cut the potatoes into bite-sized chunks and fill up the jar. And as I said, I'm going to try and put more like potatoes in the same jars, but if I need to mix and match to fill up the jar, I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so I am going to continue doing this until I have filled up all the jars. And I'm using pint-sized jars because that is pretty much the way we eat them here. There's only 2 of us. It's not as though I need a quart when I'm doing potatoes. Canning potatoes is actually extremely easy. Just peel, clean, cut, and put into your jars. Add your water, add your salt, and that's pretty much all there is to it. At this point, we are going to take the air out of this and make sure that we have the right amount of headspace. And if we have to remove a potato, so be it. That job is done. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt to every one, half a teaspoon. From there we clean the rims. Into the canner they go. Part of this job is peeling the potatoes. Okay, once again, we wait for this to vent. We let it vent for 10 minutes, and that's when it's full steam coming out. So we let that vent for 10 minutes. When it's 10 minutes is up, then you put the 10 pounds weighted pressure gauge, if you have one, or the one that came with the unit, on the vent. You would seal it on the vent, wait for it to come up to 10 pounds pressure if you're at an altitude of 1,000 feet or less, and if not, you have to adjust for that. So 10 pounds pressure for 35 minutes for pints, 40 minutes for quarts. And that would be it. Okay?